But it's never too late. Stay in school is one of the main thing, man, to get your education. I regret it. Wish I would have got my education. Wish I would have stayed in school. But my name is Ian McKinney. I'm from Swan Lake First Nation. I grew up there as a young kid, owning horses, going to school there. I started to be bad, skipping school, getting suspended. Just started off slow. My parents, I have both my parents, mom and dad. They never drank. They never did drugs, nothing like that. But my dad used to hit us with a belt, a metal belt. He used to give us lickings every little thing we did wrong, or if we cried, we'd get a licking. Just little things like that. I was, I think, about 12 years old. My dad threw a shovel at us, and my brother Matthew went to the CFS and told the CFS workers that it's not safe for us to go home. So they took us away from my mom and dad, and we went to one of my cousins, Terry and Nancy. They took us in for a couple weeks. And from there, I went to Morden, Manitoba, to my older brothers, and they took us in. I was going to school. They got me in school, got me playing hockey. Played hockey for 3 years, played high school hockey, and I loved it. But I missed it because me and my brothers got split up. He moved back to my parents after a few years, and I started stealing cars. I was a bad car thief. I was against the drugs though at first, right? I was young, seeing people doing coke, smoking weed, drinking. I drank, but never. I wasn't into drugs at that age. Too young. When I did start smoking weed, I quit. I think I was 11 years old. I smoked it on the bong. And I got too fucking high, and the world was spinning, and it stayed like that for like a couple of weeks. And I didn't like that feeling. I couldn't shake it off. So I quit then. I was like, no, this is not the way to go. In Morden, when I was in Morden, I missed my brother because me and him were close, and I stole a car from Morden, Manitoba, and took it to Winnipeg. Drove all by myself. No music, nothing. I took the stereo system was out. Fuck, I'm gonna get there no matter what. So I got there. It was winter time. My brother took me in. He hid me from my mom, my dad. My mom and dad were worried, saying, "You know your brothers. I know you know. Just tell him to go home, please." My brother hit me and said, "No, I don't know where he is, but he's safe." He said, "He's safe. That's all you guys need to know." And I ran away. And I stayed away for a couple weeks, and finally I just said, "You know what? I'm gonna go back. I don't want to stress out my older brother and put it on him and make him feel that way, because it's not. That's not good to do that to your familia. That's not right. You know what I mean? You'll learn about that later in life, how it feels to be hurt and to have somebody that you love and that you miss them. Has anybody had somebody here in the family that they lost? And it hurts, right? It's not a good feeling. Well, that's how it feels when you do something bad to your family, right? It's a feeling that doesn't go away. You know what I mean? It stays there forever, but you can be forgiven, right? It's easy, you know what I mean? It's not hard, but you gotta want it, right? But as I moved to Winnipeg, I moved back to Winnipeg. I started stealing cars just for the thrill, for fun, right? I was a big car thief. Like any kind of Grand Ams, Hummers, fucking Chrysler 300s, you name it, we stole it. It was, just for the gig, for the fun. Got on high speed chases, making cops crash and shit. Thought was a badass. Thought yeah, this is fun and shit, right? Till I got caught, right? And I went to jail. Then I did some time. Got out, started selling drugs. 15 years old, had everything, gold chains, bracelets, fuck ring on every finger. I get to go out, eat fancy food every day, and have women, cars, money, drugs, alcohol. We had it all, but you know what, man? I think that till this day, that it's not worth it. Selling drugs, it doesn't pay off. For all the time you put in to do that, it's It's like minimum wage, man. You know what I mean? For all the time you sell a drug, you go do 2 years. You know what I mean? A legit job, how much money you would make in 2 years? You wouldn't make that much selling drugs, right? So as I stole cars, I got to the age about 17, 18 almost. I did my first line of coke. I I didn't really like it, but you know what I mean. It was just like, oh, you know what I mean. I thought I was cool doing it in front of all my friends and shit, and you know what I mean. And I was like, oh, you know what I mean. So as I got older, right, party, coke, that, and then I just finally said, fuck it, I'm gonna stop doing this shit. This shit's not the way. It's not real. I don't think you can smoke in the ground, bro.
Yeah, the smoke by the cars.
At 18, I run through some water. At 18, I went to Headley. I did my first bid. I was in a stolen truck. Well, I was on these gangs. They grabbed us. They smoked us. It was all over the news. And me and my friend got away, but they put us on the news for that. I went in, and then when they I was on the run for about 4 months. I bought a Sunfire. And I don't know how these cops recognized when they pulled up, trying to block me in, so I tried to hit the curb and shit home. And there was a tree there, and they pulled their guns, and I just said, fuck it, and they're gonna shoot me if I didn't. And as they ripped me out of the car, threw me on the ground, put the knee on my head, and that cop says, you're fucking lucky it's daytime. And I was, you know what I mean? I was scared. I was scared, like, fuck, man, I'm gonna go get a beating. Right? They took me back, they never touched me, right? Everything about it. You know what I mean? All the time, but there was times that when I never did nothing, and they took me in and beat me. They fucking gave it to me, like, gave it to me, man. Just, you know what I mean? Dirty. Had to go to jail like that, right? Told my lawyer takes pictures, right? But nothing gets done, right? They know how to beat that system. They know, you know what I mean? When you get in that life, and that, as a gang member, right? I gangbang, right? My home, like, my friend, me and we're still friends, right? You know what I mean? You can still be friends, right? He's out of it, he knows, you know what I mean? I'm done with that shit, right? Selling drugs, fucking partying, shit like that. I'm done, man. You know what I mean? I was like, I'm out of here, right? They respect that, right? Manitoba Warriors, shit like that, you know what I mean? They respect me. I just say, I'm done with this shit, man. Like, you know what I mean? They're not no blood in, blood out, where, you know, sometimes it's like that with gang members, man. Blood in, blood out. You either get the shit kicked out of you, man, or get killed, or what, right? That's the way it is. It's life as you doing a gang. You don't want that shit, man, because when you're doing a gang, you're a flunky, you're somebody's bitch, that's what it is. You're gonna make them coffees, and you're gonna fucking sell their drugs, hold their drugs, you know what I mean? And eventually you're gonna get caught, and then what? You're gonna go do time. And then what are they gonna, when you're in there doing time, what are they gonna do? Nothing. Not gonna send you money, not gonna buy you nothing, you know what I mean? That's how you'll know. You'll know who your real friends are when you do that, right? You know? That's why it's like, you know what I mean? I've done it. I've done things for people. I've held drugs, you know what I mean? Guns and all this shit. And, you know what I mean? At the end of the day when I'm in jail, I give them a call, hey man, I need some money. Basically, fuck you, go fuck yourself. Here and there, I'm out here. Right? It's the truth though, right? It's not, you know what I mean? It's not, it's like, holy shit, right? You know what I mean? You think, where's the love, you know what I mean? I just am doing time for you, right? You know what I mean? Where's the love? That's all it is, man. You know what I mean? You guys think about that, right? And it's not just guys, it's girls too. Guys get girls to hold their drugs. Get them to hoop up, you know what I mean? I don't know if you're too young, but I don't know if I should be talking about that, but right, that's what they do. They do stupid things to young girls for them, you know what I mean? And it's like, you know what I mean? You're thinking you're bad and you're cool, but you're not. You're just, you know what I mean? You want to go on the right path and stay in school, and you need to have a good life. I mean, meet somebody when you're a little bit older, when you're ready, when you're calmed down, when you bought a house, or you know what I mean? When you're living the life. So anyways, what happened to me here is, I just got out of jail. I'm changing my life, you know what I mean? I got accepted to Yellow Quill College, you know, I was ready to go, do all this. I mean, change my life. I've been gangbang, wasn't selling drugs. I met my girlfriend, right? We meet her since we were kids. She used to chase me on my horses. Yeah. She kept riding the way, trying to catch me, hold on to the horse's tail.
Shut up.
Yeah, just kidding. So, what happened to me is I think I was only out for maybe 2 months. 2 months maybe? I was driving, I had a van.
Month.
Was it a month?
Yeah.
I was driving a van, and I remember, all I remember was turning off, and I don't even know, but these 2 guys shot at me. I think it was like 9 times. But one bullet hit me in the left shoulder, and it got stuck in my right shoulder. I guess it must have been blackmail because it crashed. I woke up and my arm was like this dangling by itself. And I was like, what the fuck, man? What's going on here, right? I couldn't talk, I couldn't do nothing. Maybe eventually slowly came back, these 2 ladies came by, I said, oh, they said, are you okay? Are you okay? Oh yeah, I mean, ambulance came about maybe, I think 10 minutes, 15 minutes later. They took me, I was about maybe 7 blocks from Flint Seven Oaks Hospital. They took me to Health Science Center. I could have died. Right under behind my heart, the bullet lucky went sideways. They went through the middle. They shot me with a 45. That's a big handgun. If it would have went through there, I would have been dead today. I mean, thank God for that shit. But as I went in, right, I mean, I met Billy. He got me into this program, right? At first, I told him, fuck off, right? And these girls, but they never gave up, man. He's a hard guy, but he's a fighter, him. He got me in there now. You know what I mean? And it's right to this day, right? You know what I mean? Now I'm in a hospital in a wheelchair. They said I'd be paralyzed for life, neck down. I don't believe that shit, man. You know what I mean? I'm a fighter. I'm gonna fight this shit. I can't feel from my pecs down, but I was paralyzed from the neck down. Couldn't move nothing on my neck straight. Couldn't eat out of a straw. Couldn't even eat for a month. I was 225 pounds. I'm about 180 pounds now. Right? That's lots of weight to lose. I lost 50 pounds in the first month. That's crazy. But then out of that, right? Selling drugs and gangbang and doing drugs and shit like that. That doesn't get you nowhere, man. You know what I mean? You think that nice cars, fancy clothes, the gold chains, you know what I mean? The woman, right? The party and shit, you know? Do it legitimately. If you want to party, you know what I mean? Have a little fun, drink responsibly, you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. As you get at that age, right? You guys are still young. What's the age group here? 11 to 17? Nice. Yeah, you know what I mean? There's things, you mean, at school is the main thing, man, is the number one thing that you kids should stay at. I'm telling you, I'm speaking from my heart that, man, I wish I would have stayed in school. Today, man, I regret it. You know, living young, you know, when I was young, I couldn't wait to be 18 years old. Now that I'm 23, I fucking wish I was fucking 15 years old again.
24.
I think it's a reverse different thing. Me, I'm left-handed. Right? As I got shot now, my right hand's my strong arm. It's a reverse, right? It's the mind thing, right? It's so weird how that happens. After, you know what I mean? Now I'm, you know what I mean? I'm doing this out of kind of my heart. I told me, you know what I mean? I'll speak, right? You know what I mean? I want to share my story with you kids. You know, I don't want anybody seeing like this, man. This hurts to see this shit, you know? To see a young person. I mean, I'm 23 years old. I shouldn't be in a wheelchair. Right, I should be all walking around free sitting with you guys, chilling. But now, you know what I mean? I'm stuck in this. You know what I mean? But I'll walk one day. Does anybody have any questions? You guys gotta ask a question.
Well, when we give Nathan give a go, and then they can
Okay,
ask
yeah. Okay, go ahead, Nathan. Take her away.